Hello and welcome to the Weekend WindUp. My name is Mara and this is Mindfully Crocheted. Here at the Weekend WindUp, we weave in some ends, we wind up some yarn, we chat with our friends. How are you guys doing? Long time no see. It's been a month already. I just can't, not like a month since I've done a live, but it's been a month. So I hope you guys are doing well. I'm hoping to catch you all up on all the activities that I've been doing for the last couple of weeks since I was last live, and just spend a little bit of time with you. This month has been pretty busy, as you guys know, and I was hoping to come back last night, but then I ended up having to work. And so anyway, I'm just going to do something here on my end. And yeah, so let me come over and say hello. So Dory was here a little early. She's like, I've got my notifications on. Okay, Dory, I'll look forward to seeing you. Hello. And I'm really bummed I missed you when I was in North Carolina. And Nisi was here. She says, hello, Mara. I left my thumbs up. I'll have to catch the replay tomorrow. And she also did her member milestone, 28 months. So I want to thank Nisi for continuing to be an inspired artisan. And I'm going to play this member milestone for her. And while I was playing that, Tracy popped in with her 26-month member milestone, and Kim G popped in with a 21-month member milestone, and Lois popped in with a 15-month member milestone, and everybody's here with all their milestones. We've got Mariana for 20 months. Thank you so much for continuing to be an inspired artisan, and Little Carrie member for 10 months. All right. Thank you all for continuing to be inspired artisans. All right. And so Tracy says, hello, Mara. I've missed you. I've missed you guys too so much. Oh my gosh. I just can't even believe it. And hello, Samantha says hi to Dory, and she says hi to me. Hello, Samantha. How are you doing? Hey, Samantha. I'm going to be in your neck of the woods. Reach out to me because maybe we can see each other again this coming week. Are you going to be at home? Let me know. And I'll tell you guys all about that. All right. And Sammy Jazz, hello. Good to see you. And Little Carrie says, hi, Mara. She's in silent observer mode, but she wanted to say hi. And oh, hello. Samantha says hi to Tracy. And Ariana says, hello, Mara. Granny Square Blanket, hello. And Sammy Jazz says, hi. And Kim G says, hi, Mara and friends. And Samantha said hi to Nisi, but Nisi I don't think she's here. And she said, Nishi Raid, thank you so much for coming over from Nishi's. And there's Noe. Hey, Noe, how are you? She says, hello, Mara. Hello, room. So nice to see everybody. Really, I love it. And Lois, hello, Lois. And Nifty, I saw Nifty earlier at, I think, Aloha Crochet Naomi's. How are you? I popped in there for a little bit in one of those long days. And Sammy Jess is getting ready for bed, so I'll be listening but not able to type. Okay, no worries. And hello, Colette. Good to see you. And Lois says, I'm inspired to be here. the member milestones. And yes, I did get back from North Carolina. I'm home. This is real behind me. This is the yarn studio, the Mindful Yarn Studio, right? Okay. And yes, it was a good trip. It was really good trip. Oh, and Samantha typed in inspired, and Nightbot says the rhythmic motion of crochet creates a peaceful sanctuary within you. That's a good one. The rhythmic motion of crochet creates a peaceful sanctuary within you. Oh, hopefully I got to see Granny D when I was there. I did. I really did. And I'll show some pictures of me and Granny D. Well, they're all kind of the same, but I'll show you a picture or two of that my daughter took of me and Granny D. We got to meet up with her, and it was fun. It was really nice to just hang out with her for, I don't know, maybe it was like a couple hours. And it was just so nice I got to meet a few people while I was in North Carolina. Sadly, I missed out on meeting Dory. I was hoping that my daughter and I could drive to the coast, to the actual coast, but it was going to be like 6.5 hours just round trip driving. And we could not spare the time. Unfortunately, we could not spare the time. But maybe if I get a chance to go again, that would be really cool. All right, let's see. And there's Zach. Hey, Zach. Says, hey, Mara, and all y'all in the chat. Tracy says hi to Zach. And Tracy says hello to Carrie. And everybody's greeting one another. And Colette says that she is sitting here working on number 17. You've made more of them than I have. Wow. I'm sure you've got it memorized by now, and you can just do it while you're sleeping. Wow, that's impressive. So impressive. Yes, I'm going to be in Colorado this week. Well, not till later in the week, but I'm going to be in Colorado from Thursday and then Friday and Saturday, and then I'll be flying back home on Sunday. So maybe Saturday. But yeah, I'll tell you guys about that in a bit. Okay, let me put my phone back over here. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. All right, and let's see. Angela Branham is here. Hey, y'all, she says. And Noe says that my work schedule has been busy. I've been getting back-to-back 8-hour shifts. So are you working full time? How many days a week are you working, Noe? And there's Karen. Hello. I got to meet Karen when I was in North Carolina. That was awesome. It was so cool to just spend time with her, getting to know her a little bit, and her getting to know us. And that was awesome. Yeah. So Karen says, hi, everyone. It was good to meet you and beautiful Isabella. Yeah, Isabel and I really did love meeting you. Yeah, it was a cool little place. We went and had some lunch, and we also went to a great thrift store and shopped around. That was really fun. Okay, and Samantha says hi to Kim G. And Lois says inspired by kindness. And Nightbot says every small gesture of kindness is a stitch in the fabric of our community. Very cool. Oh, good. Samantha says she'll email me. That'd be great. Yeah. I think we're going to be actually in your area, Samantha, because we yeah, we're going to be kind of in the Fort Collins, Denver, that general area. So, yes. And there's Arrow Lover. Hello, Arrow Lover. Good to see you. And Noe says, more of my zinnias have been blooming. I've only planted a few, but they're branching out, blooming from the branches as well. Very cool. So you've got some zinnias going. Now, you know what? I'm just going to do a quick... Oh, it'd be helpful if I spelled it correctly. Zinnias. So that you guys, you know what? I thought that this is what they look like. I don't know if I have any zinnias in my yard anywhere, but I'm going to go ahead and just share what zinnias look like. Those are pretty. Now, what color are yours, Noe? Let's just look at some images. Ooh, what? This is pretty stunning. Wow. Oh my gosh. No, these can't be real. Now, these I would believe, but the other ones, maybe not so much. But yeah, very nice. So zinnias, and they're just blooming, huh? Very cool. You might have to show me, send a picture of what yours look like, but nice. Yeah, branching out. Oh, and Karen says, inspired by fibery things. Yes, and Nightbot says, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. And Karen, by the way, my daughter just loves all the little tools and says thank you so much. We were using the little tools to do all to get pictures put up in her apartment, and we also hung up these bars. Like we hung up, they were like a towel bar. No, like a curtain rod, and she hung purses on them. Anyway, they turned out so cute. Thanks to the tools. And hello, Lydia. Good to see you, Lydia. How are you doing? And there's Diana. Hello. She says, Mishi Raid. And Fairy Crochet Mama. Hello. Good to see you. How are you? And Krista. Hello. Good to see you. Diana says, hi, Mara. Hello, hello. That's funny. So Margie requested a joke, and Nightbot says, what's the worst thing about ancient history class? The teachers tend to babble on. Did I go to any yarn stores? I didn't actually do yarn stores. No. We did go to thrift store, and we did try to go to a craft store. We got there like right before they were closing, and then they actually closed for a few days. My daughter went on Friday to the to this like scrap store, and she found some nice things there. But did I drive to North Carolina? No, I flew. But I will be driving to... We're going to be moving my son down to Colorado for school. And so we did drive him. We're going to drive him down, and then I'm going to fly home. So, yes. Yes, pictures. Yeah, I will show a couple pictures. I know, like, Karen, I was like, after we left, I was thinking, we didn't take a picture. We should have taken a picture. And then I did also get an opportunity to meet Nessa, Infinitely Zero Nessa. That was really cool too, and she's super nice. And we didn't get a picture either. I was like, why didn't we get a picture? Anyway, so the next time I go, I'll get pictures. Oh, goodness. Inspired to have more time. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I am so warm in here. Okay, El Joy, hello. Good to see you. She says, good evening, Mara and everyone. And Nifty says that she's doing good. Great to see you. I'm looking forward to seeing what I've been working on lately. Okay, well, I've just been working on moving my kids across the country to other places. But no, I did a little crochet, which I left with my daughter. I crocheted her a bunch of coasters, and I feel like I crocheted like mostly just a bunch of coasters while I was there, because we were doing a lot of thrifting and picking up stuff for her apartment and getting her unpacked and settled. And her apartment looks fabulous, by the way. And I can't say that I had anything to do with it. She is very good at that kind of thing, and she picked out all the right things to go in her apartment, and I was just there as labor, free labor. Oh gosh. But I did make a little granny square the other day, and I did work on, I really have not had time to crochet. I need another week, and then hopefully I can get back to like really crocheting. All right, scrolling down. Oh, and Tracy says, inspired by my grandchildren. Very cool. All right, scrolling down. Oh, and then she says, I don't think I can this time because I'll be at my grandparents' house Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Okay. All right. Well, I'll be thinking about you. Okay. Let's see. Okay. And Angela did her weather. The weather for Pioneer is clear and 77, and the wind is blowing at 2 miles an hour, but 87% humidity. Ooh. Yeah, the humidity just got me. I am not going to lie. Oh, and little Carrie says to Fairy Crochet Mama, there's only one VIP ticket and 5 maker and social passes left if you were thinking of coming to this year's Yarny social. So yeah, it's filling up fast. I can't believe it. It's gonna be full. And Lydia did her weather, and the weather for Nebraska. I'm wondering, no, Nebraska. No, I don't think I'll be going. I won't be in Nebraska. Weather for Nebraska City, conditions are clear and 72, and the wind is blowing at 5 miles an hour. Yeah, we're gonna go over to Idaho, and then we're gonna go down through Utah, and then we're gonna go east through Wyoming, and then south. So I think that's the route we're taking. Oh, yeah. Yes. Actually, Nessa was talking about it. And I know, I wish I could have stayed long enough, but yeah. But Nessa was talking about it. I think, what is Creative Grandma? Is that her name? Wait a minute. Anyway, yeah, there's going to be a few people there. I think Cinnamon Stitches is supposed to be there at this meetup. And for premiere, and I think, is it Creative Grandma? And yeah. All right. Hey, I just noticed that Lois got a double wheel entry. Congrats, Lois. I'm going to star that message, and I will add you to the wheel. And Little Carrie says, I was just working on the stitch markers tonight and they're so pretty, made with real stones. Ooh, nice. For the Yarny Social stitch markers, I'm assuming that's what you mean. For the goodie bags or for something else? Okay. And Noe says, it's a few days of long shifts and then a few days of half shifts. Okay, so you're getting you're getting a lot of hours, so that's nice. Why did the belt go to prison? He held up a pair of pants. That's cute. And Karen says, inspired by seeing people. I think Meetup is already sold out. Oh, wow. It might be. Yeah, Karen, did you say you got a ticket or not? I can't remember. And yes, I am going to Colorado because my son is moving there for school. Yes, the premier one. Okay. And hello, Fontrella Cole. Hello. Good to see you. Oh my goodness. So you're going to be finishing school and you're moving back home to Joplin, Missouri. You can't hardly wait. Wow. August 23rd, that's next week. That's just like a week from today. You're graduating on a Sunday? Wow. Congrats. I'll be on an airplane flying home. But I'll be thinking about you. That's so awesome, Tracy. It is. And little Carrie says, that's great, Tracy. Congrats. And Noe says for her zinnias that some are salmon pink and some are hot rod red. Cool. Yes, Karen says it sold out earlier in the week, but I got a ticket. Yay! Congrats, Karen. You will have such a good time. I can't wait to hear all about it from everybody that goes. It'll be big deal. The Bee Lady Apiary, hello. A new subscriber, welcome. I love it. Bee Lady. Now, do you do videos? I love watching like beehive videos. I love beekeeper videos. Yeah, beekeeper, beehive videos. I also like watch like wasp and hornet removals and things like that. But anyway, very cool. Very cool. She says, Beehive Lady says, hello, chat. Yes, I need to know more. And Bee Lady Apiary, the Bee, yeah, sorry if I said it wrong, but the Bee Lady Apiary, if you do make content or if you would like some visitors at your channel, type in the word mindful, MINDFUL, so that we can go check out your channel. I would love it, actually. If you, I'm gonna bring up my live, and yeah, so if you type in mindful, then I can go and pick up your channel. All right. Let's see. Karen says small kit for small spaces inspired by making it by yours. Okay. Yes. And hello, Jen Royalty. Welcome in. Hey, Dory. Hello. Sorry. I'm watching over on my channel just to see if anybody drops their channel, that I need to see if the Bee Lady drops her channel. All right. Okay, and Nifty says, hi, Lydia. People greeting one another. Oh, and Tracy got an entry. I'm going to star that. Congratulations, Tracy. Okay. Good yarn stores are becoming hard to find. You know, it's true. It's true. I know, I know. You were telling me about yarn shops, and I think Nessa was telling me about, oh, even like a weavers guild and stuff. And I just didn't get to do that. I mean, we ended up just doing a lot of settling Isabel in to her apartment, and we didn't really get to do as much sightseeing as I was hoping we would be able to do. So yeah, I'm going to definitely have to go back again. And I'm thinking maybe the spring, like March. Because she's going to be pretty busy. And I'm not sure when her actual spring break is, but I don't think she'll have it like when I have my spring break, but we'll figure it out. I have Yarn Bee Stitch 101 acetate. It's 180 yards. Everyone said for me to make a shawl, but I was thinking a blanket. Did you get a lot of it? I mean, did you get a lot of it? Just curious. Because I don't think you're going to be able to make a blanket with 180 yards. I know you know that. Oh, yes. I'm behind, so I just saw it. But yeah, I got Lois and I got Tracy, I think. Just two entries so far. All right. I'm going to scroll down here, try to catch up a little bit. So, yes, I think, and I already told Samantha why I was going to Colorado. And there we go. Look at that. Jen, she got an inspired artisan lucky wheel entry. She'll get a mod entry. Congratulations. I have starred that message so that I can add it to the wheel. No, I didn't. I didn't. It's right there. It's right over there. I tried. I really tried. And I'm sure I added quite a bit, but she said she wanted it bigger. So it's going to be bigger. Yay. I'm thinking it's going to have to be like a Christmas thing, or, probably the next time I'll see her. I might be able to send it earlier, but I mean, it's not going to be a present because it was already a present, but I may not be done till, I don't know. I don't know when. Till I don't know when. I was really sad to not finish it. Yeah, Jen says, "Woohoo! Yay me!" All right, I'm scrolling down. Scrolling down. And there's Roseanne. Hello. She says, "Hi, everybody." People typing in members and moderators typing in the word inspired, and people greeting one another. So I'm scrolling down past some of that. Oh, weather for Upper Darby. Showers in the vicinity, 71 degrees, wind 7 miles an hour, and 84% humidity. I think I don't know if I'm hearing the fan or if I'm hearing like helicopters or something. No, it's the fan. The fan I have outside my door, but I think it's rotating and it's hitting the window. So I'm just going to play this real quick while I take care of that. Hold on. Let's see. I am going to just play another member milestone because there were 6 people that had member milestones. So I'm going to play it again. All right. And I opened the door so that the wind would actually blow on me because the room is 77 degrees right now. It's warm. I don't even know if it's 77 degrees outside. It is 76. Okay, well, it's 1 degree cooler outside than it is in this room. But all right, so we're good. Let me come back over here. Thank you for your patience. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything because sometimes when I play a video, the chat jumps. So, all right. Scrolling down. Oh, inspired by summer. That's nice. And I have just a couple weeks left and then I'll be back to school. Okay. People greeting one another. Oh, and Samantha says, I can't meet up this time. Yeah, because I'll be spending time with my grandparents. Yep. Oh, because your parents are going to Chicago. Oh, you're welcome, Samantha. I'm sorry that I won't be able to see you this time, but we'll be going to Colorado again. Cynthia is going, and so is Dee. Oh, good. Oh, cool. I was hoping that they would. That is going to be epic. I bet it's going to be super, super cool. Yeah, come back anytime, says Samantha. I will try. I'll try. Let's see. I'm not sure when I'll go to Colorado again after this, but we'll see. Hey, Karen, congratulations. She got a double wheel entry. And hello, Mateo. Good to see you. I wanted to be a tailor, but I didn't suit the job. That's a cute joke. And Karen says, thank you, Nightbot. Yes, Nightbot. Hardworking bot. The fan is blowing my hair. Get my hair out of my face. Okay. Hey, and Roseanne got a double wheel entry. Congrats. Nice. I like that. You got this. Nice and simple. You got this, Mateo. And Karen says, yes, I bought a ticket. I wish I had your energy, Mara. Oh. I'm so glad that you got the ticket, though. So that's cool. So I can't, how far of a drive is that going to be? Is that a couple hours? Couple hours? It's a bit of a drive, right? If I had stayed long enough to go to that, my daughter, she would have gotten tired of me. Oh, okay. And Roseanne, she got a triple wheel entry. Congrats. All right. Yay, me. I am going to, let's see, 7:25. I'm 10 minutes behind. Scrolling down. There we go. Dory says, hey, I'm here, but about to fall asleep. No. I know, it's late. 10:30 in the Eastern time zone. Noe says September and October is going to be busy. Front row tickets for Weird Al. Now, you've seen Weird Al before, I think, right? The Greek Festival, the hot air balloon launch fair, Fleet Week in San Francisco. Yeah, maybe the fair and Band Rush in San Jose. Wow. That sounds like a lot. That's really cool, though, Noe. Keep yourself busy and do all those things. And hello. How are you doing, Crochet Queen? Oh, I see. I thought you were saying hello, mate, but you were typing. Did autocorrect get you? Did autocorrect get you? Oh my goodness, you got the same quote. Mateo got the same quote. So funny. Oh, there you go. Fontrella got an entry. Lucky double wheel entry. Congrats. Hello, Chris. Whoa. My goodness. My little extendable magnet fell and it hit into my what's the word I'm looking for? It hit into my genie. This. And it knocked the little hanging thing off. So that's what that was. Okay. But hello, Chris. He says hi. Is my hair going red? I think it could be the lighting, but no, it's not. I mean, I get golden highlights, but I had my friend put more brown into it the last time she colored it to make it darker because it was just getting too blonde. Not that I have a problem with blonde. It's just it was getting too light, too washed out. So she added some more of my natural kind of color in there, which is brown. Yeah. Well, thank you. Thanks. I appreciate it. There's a yarn shop in Eugene, Oregon called Cozy. I might have to check that out at the end of the month. I still have to go down to Eugene to finish like returning my daughter's keys and making sure that all of her stuff is gone. Because, like sometimes it's just easy for like somebody to not claim responsibility for something, or maybe she forgot something and didn't realize it in the kitchen. So I'm just going to go down and make sure that everything is all squared away. And so maybe when I'm down in Eugene to do that, I'll pop by that. You know what I'm going to do? I got to find that comment, Noe. Yeah. I'm going to star that message so that I can refer to it later. All right. Inspired by learning, says Lois. And Samantha says, good night. Good night, Samantha. Sleep well. Oh, for Samantha leaving, let me play this little good night video. Good night, Samantha. Scrolling down. Now I'm even further behind. All right, let's catch up. Let's catch up. Going to bed soon, says Samantha. Good night. Oh, and Angela has 5 skeins of that yarn. 5 times 180. It could be a small blanket, maybe a little blanket. About 1,000, less than 1,000 yards. That's about 900 yards. 900. And Lois says, inspired by a bunch of entries. Inspired by fiber, says Karen. I like it. And good night, Samantha. Be kind to yourself. I love it. And hello, Yolanda. Good to see you. All right. I'm scrolling down. I want to catch up and tell you about what's been going on in my life. So busy. Oh, good. She sent pictures. Yay. I'll check those out in a bit. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget to show pictures of Noe's zinnias. I love zinnias. They're so pretty. Inspired by adverts, said Karen. Oh, Karen. She's so she's got like a funny sarcasm. Inspired by finishing something. That's a good one. Inspired by graduation. That's right. 1 more week, Tracy. That's so awesome. Inspired by school. Yes. And here we go. Diana is a member for 9 months. Thank you, Diana. And hello, Jonathan. How are you? You are another person I didn't get to meet when I was in North Carolina. And Latanya, hello. Oh, dang it. I'm trying to scroll back up a little bit. There we go. There we go. There's Latanya. Hello. Fontrella says, inspired by Nightbot. Inspired by easy things. There you go. And hello, Connie. Good to see you. How are you doing? She says, hi, everyone. And people are greeting one another. And Jen Reeves, I think that's your 2nd entry. So you got a triple entry. And I think you got, what was it, a single or a double? Anyway, I've got it starred and I will add you to the wheel. And Roseanne says hi to Connie. And people are greeting one another. Inspired by a story. Inspired by road trip, says Karen. Yeah, Jen's like, yeah, I think so. Although if you do yogi, you may get a subscriber entry. So you could start typing yogi, Jen, and then you may get another entry on the yogi. You can get 1 more yogi entry and you'll be good. And Jen Reeves typed in the word mindful. And there was her channel. That was at 7:36, so about 9 minutes ago. Hopefully you all clicked on that. Might be hard for you to go back that far. But Anyway, Jen, type it again. I've been missing everything. Yeah, she says, good luck, everyone. I think I'm done. And Art with Connie says, Mishi Raid. Thank you, Connie, for coming over from the Mishi Raid. And Noe says, I'm excited to see Rush. It's their 50th anniversary and the first time they've toured since their drummer, Neil Pearl, passed away. 50th anniversary. Wow. How old were they when they started touring? That's what I want to know. How old are these guys? I bet they can still rock it, though. I bet they still can. Oh, yeah. My hair does have a little strawberry. It does? Maybe. Brown and blonde make strawberry. I don't know. It's clean too. I did just wash it. I love it. Everybody's greeting one another. I love that. I used to dye my hair, but now I just let it show my God-given highlights. There you go, Connie. I have this motto, dye my hair until I'm unalive or whatever. But I think I'll probably give in and stop coloring it at some point, but I'm not ready yet. I'm not there. I'm not ready. I want to be ready. I'm just not ready. Woohoo! Now, that was just your second one, right? You didn't get a third one, but anyway, I will mark that a triple entry. Congratulations, Fontrella Cole. Fontrella Cole. Sorry. Yay, me again, says Fontrella Cole. Yeah, woohoo! Their new drummer, Annika Miles, is amazing. She has such a gift for replicating the original drummer's notes, and she's my age, 42. Wow, that's awesome. Ah, your nephew lives in Eugene, Oregon? Very cool. Very cool. It's an interesting place, Eugene. Kind of funky, eclectic. It's got a, kind of a hippie vibe. Sometimes in some areas, some areas it's that way. Crochet teaches us patience as every masterpiece is built one stitch at a time. I like that. I like that. All right. Now I think that for sure is your third one, but we'll just take the first two. But I'll go ahead and start it just to make sure. I was fixing to type the word fiber as you said that, Mara. Oh, that's funny. Crochet your dreams, stitch your hopes, and wrap the world in kindness. Love it. Oh, wow, says Fontrella. Sunburst grannies are yarn hogs. Uh-oh. Are you finding that out the hard way, Diana? All right. How am I doing? Oh, gosh. And Connie, member for 2 months. Thank you, Connie. Inspired by the shirt, sarcasm is my superpower. Right? Because you, yeah. My youngest, he's got the sarcasm gene. He's got a funny sense of humor. So yeah, I need to get him a shirt that says that. Or something. Make him a sticker or something. He may want to. Connie says that she's doing well. Yay! Maybe he would want to put a sticker on his laptop or something. Or we just got him an iPad for school, so maybe he want to put a sticker on his iPad. Probably not. There we go. Connie dropped her channel, and I hope you guys all went over and picked up Connie's channel. Oh, and Margie says that she loves Rush and she has seen them. 20 years ago, she said. Lois says, inspired by tranquility. Like that. Everyone's typing yogi. Inspired by bumps in the night, says Karen. They started in their 20s and they were opening for Kiss at the time. My mom wouldn't let me go see them. My mom wouldn't let me see Kiss. But I did have, I think one of my brothers saw them like in San Francisco or something. But my mom would not let me go see them. It was too young. Connie said, my hair grows so fast, I was tired of chasing my roots. Yeah. My hair grows kind of slow. And I just had like 3 inches cut. 3 inches. I cry. It's so short now. Like it was here and now it's here. I was like, don't you know it's going to take like a whole year for my hair to get that long again? Yeah. I have to take some vitamins, try to get it to grow faster. But not. It's fine. Lois says, inspired by hippies. And Chris says, I need to dye mine. I put mine up and put a beanie on when I go out, but maybe you should start trying. You kind of pull it up and stick a beanie over your head. Yeah. I know. I think I need to start. Well, the thing is like in the summer, I can't really wear beanies. It'd be too hot. Oh, yes. And Noe, thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Why don't I just do that now real quick? Let's just bring up those zinnias. I'm going to go to, do I even have my, yes, I do. Okay. Oh, very pretty. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to share the pictures of Noe's. Oopsie, I don't know what I just did. Share the screen and share the zinnias. Okay, we're going to Ooh, very pretty. Oh, I just love the little center yellow flowers. Those are so pretty. Very pretty. Can I? Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice and big. So I'm going to wait. Yeah, look at that. Oh, so pretty. Now, are zinnias seeds, or are they bulbs, or are they tubers? What's their foundation? Like, do they grow from a seed, or do they grow from like a tube, like the little tubers? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like irises have like tubers. I'm just wondering. Very pretty. All right, let's check out the next one. Look at the center. I just think that's so cool how they have those yellow centers. Very pretty. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. That's a great picture, Noe. Like little mini flowers in a flower. Yeah, mini flowers in a flower, right? So pretty. My goodness. I think there's one more. Yeah. Very nice. Good job. However they're made, good job. Okay. Thank you for sharing those. I love it. Love it. All right. I'm going to try to catch up some more. It says inspired to do this. I do have the shirt. It even has a small cap printed on the back. Yeah, Karen, that's funny. Yeah. Okay, I'm 5 minutes behind. 5 minutes behind. That's good. I'm catching up. And Diana says she learned how on Saturday. Yes, I learned how on Saturday. I already forgot what. Let me think about it. Oh, right. The yarn eater of the granny thing. You learned how it is a yarn eater. Got you. It takes me a second, but but I remembered. Connie says inspired by painting. Yeah, you guys have to go over and check out Art with Connie's channel. She does a lot of painting too. And Connie says, I have seen Kiss over 10 times. Are they still out there touring and whatnot? Fontrella Cole says, my brother went to see them. Ten times. Wow. Woohoo! And Angela got a triple wheel entry. Congrats. Woo. And Connie says it's grown about 10 inches. Wow. You have long hair. You know what? I think some people can grow hair like all the way down. You know, it'll just keep growing. But like mine has a maximum length, and it's usually about where, like, I don't think I've ever had my hair more than like the middle of my back. It gets there, it stops. And then I have to cut it because the ends get dry. And so, yeah. I've grown my hair out to my knees many, many times. Geez, Connie. That's awesome. I've never had my hair that long, ever. And Chris says, I cut 13 inches off mine a while back, but now it's almost to my belly button again. My gosh, Chris. That is long. Now, do you have like straight hair, textured hair? Do you have like curly hair? I'm just curious. Mine has a little bit of wave in it, but because I blow dry it, it kind of makes it not be wavy. Okay. They're seeds, right? You know what? I think I had zinnia seeds. I think I knew that. I think I had zinnia seeds, but I'm not sure if we planted them or not. They're seeds. So I've grown this batch from a pack. That's cool. So are they a mixture so that you got some different colors, or it was a pack specifically of that pink and the red? Okay. Noe says that she's had bees, hummingbirds, butterflies, and a smaller breed of butterfly called the skipper. So, like, have they been coming around to the zinnias, or just in general, you're saying that? And Karen says, inspired by bingo. And Lois says, inspired to grow my hair. Ooh, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. My hair is the same way, Mara. Like, it takes a while to grow. Like, or it just gets to a certain point and then it's like, I'm done growing. So this is all there is. Straight hair, says Chris. Okay, straight. I have wavy hair, says Connie, but it's fine. And I have a ton of hair. Yeah. I used to have more hair, but as I've gotten older, I don't have as much hair. But my friend who does my hair tells me I have a lot of hair. So I'm going to believe her. Hey, Karen, triple entry. Whoop, whoop. Right. And Lois, there you go. Single entry. Congratulations. And Karen says, thank you, Nightbit. And Mona. Hey, Mona. How are you? All right. And I caught up. It's a miracle. All right. Well, I've been on for an hour and I haven't told you guys all about my trip. So I'm going to try to watch the chat. And if I miss a wheel entry, let me know. But anyway, we are already at August 16th and I can't believe it because it was just August 1st. I mean, like, I was just flying across the country to North Carolina and getting my daughter, O's and I's are too close, says Karen. Anyway, and I was just getting my daughter settled in. But while we were there, like as I mentioned, we had the opportunity to go to lunch with Karen JSP, and it was really nice to meet her. We had a nice lunch outside at a really cool, like, they were kind of like food trucks, but not really food trucks. They were, maybe Karen can describe it. It was like box cars. Like they were box cars from trains or something and converted into these, restaurants and stuff. And or like just the building kind of went around, and we were not there during like a music event, but apparently they have music there, and it was a nice little spot and a good lunch. And then we spent a lot of time. She spent a lot of time looking at Facebook Marketplace, and we were able to find her all the furniture, because when you're furnishing an empty apartment, she needed a couch, she needed a coffee table, she needed a TV stand and a TV, she needed a bed, she needed all the furniture, stuff for the kitchen too. And so most of which we did do some new shopping. We did a big Target order. We spent a lot at Costco getting her mattress and everything. But she was even able to get some free things. Congrats, Margie. Let me star that message. Okay. And so she was able to get some free things. She got bar stools for free, and they were a little short for what she needed, but she's going to make some. Okay, wait, my chat's jumping. Let me not miss that. Oopsie. Hold up. Karen just said, they're like truck containers. Think cargo ships. Right. They take boxes off ships into trains and trucks. Okay, right. So yeah, so they're like the box containers from ships or whatever, like big box container. It was pretty cool. It was fun. And there was like a neat little craft shop in there, like a, you're gonna have to help me with that too, Karen. What was the name of that little shop where you could go and they had 3D printing and you could do a bunch of other crafts and stuff there? And so like makers could go in, they would offer classes, but you could also just go in and make. Makers got to make, you know? So that was neat. All right. Wait, I think you're done already, Fontrella Cole. You got your max. But I'm still going to star it just to make sure that, I mean, I'm pretty sure you got like 4 entries. You were lucky tonight. But you know what? Maybe tonight, just for tonight, because I haven't had any other lives this month. There's no maximum. So Jen, if you're still here, anybody else that already got their 2 entries, there's no limit tonight. No limit. But just for tonight. Okay. All right. We'll make up a little bit for not having any lives because I've been out of town and busy. All right, so scrolling down. What do you think of that? No limit for tonight. Let's see. Yeah, so you can make it some things like that. Yeah. So it's like a little maker's place. She says, Nightbot, I can appreciate life. Yay, good. Scrolling down. All right. Now everybody's typing it. Yes, thank you for the extra chances. Yes, you're welcome. If you got more than 2, that's fine. Yeah. So, and we're going to keep Nightbot busy. All right. So anyway, after we met, we spent a couple days working on her apartment, and then we met up with Karen. And then like the following day, we were able to go and have dinner. Also like in another indoor place where 2 Winds for oh, yep. Wait, did I miss one? Well, hopefully. Yeah. What I'm going to do, this yarn bee is so soft. Oh, you like that yarn bee yarn, Angela? I like yarn bee. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully I'll review all the entries when I get to the end. So then, yeah. So Nessa from Infinitely Zero, Nessa, she met up with us and we were able to go to this like indoor dining place that had a bunch of different places to eat too, but it was just like one big building, and it had like a Mexican place and a place that had like a lot of ramen, and there was an Indian place. My daughter got Indian. I got Mexican. Nessa got like ramen noodles. Um, and so it was really cool because you could go in there and just get, you know, a variety of stuff. And we all were able to get different things. So that was pretty cool. And so then the following day after that, I was able to meet up with Granny D, and we hung out and her brother, and we went to a cool little shop in her town. And like I had a little hot dog, and my daughter, she's vegan, so we brought some food so that she would be able to yeah, Chris says I love cultural food. Like I like that there were so many different options, you know. And there was also like a big bar, and they were doing trivia in the bar and stuff. And then we went to another place after, and we sat, and they had games, so we were playing some Uno. That was on Wednesday with Nessa. But anyway, so met up with Granny D and her brother at this little shop, and they had a lot of baked goods, and I bought these really yummy, they were like cheese rolls. Oh my gosh, they were delicious. I even brought them home and ate them for a couple of days after. And then I also bought these like oatmeal sandwich cookies. They were like this big, and I've just been eating on those for a week. I'm about to throw out the last of it because I'm the only one eating it. But I've just been cutting like maybe a fourth. There were two sandwich cookies in that, and I've been eating like a fourth of a cookie or less every day for the past, there we go, Karen got one, for the past week and a half. So now they're starting to get maybe a little bit stale, but it was good. It was good. But I'm going to pull up the pictures of that my daughter took of me and Granny D. Oops. Right. All right. There we go. Here's one. Granny D. There, my daughter took like a burst photo, so there's like 20 photos, and they're all basically the same. Here, let me hide this comment now. Anyway, it was so cool to meet up with her. All right. And let's see. My daughter and I went to this, like, it's like the old tobacco district or something in Durham. Oh yeah, I did have a good time. Thank you, Fontrella. Or Fontrella. Let's see. And there was a bunch of places, like a movie theater and places where you could eat. And there was a big thunder and lightning storm. And I took a picture of this giant, it's almost like a tower, but it says Lucky Strike on it. Anyway, and it had a really neat little water feature where there was like water going through it, and you could walk across those rocks. But there was thunder and lightning and a heavy downpour. It was wet. Wet and humid every single day. Well, it didn't rain every day, but it was so humid, so humid. And I can't necessarily tolerate that, but anyway. It was green though, very green, you can see. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, and then here was my view when I was flying back home. Actually, this was the view from, I think it was when I was on my way to Dallas. I had to fly through Dallas. Now, originally, I was going to be doing a short jump. Yeah, it was just fun little puffy clouds. I was going to do the short jump to like Charlotte, I think. And then I was going to go directly from Charlotte to Portland. But there was weather, and I got an email, a notification the night before from American Airlines, and they were saying, that they were expecting weather, and if I wanted to cancel or change my reservation in any way, that I could do that. Like I could change my reservation, and there would not be a penalty or a fee. And so I thought about it. I was like, oh, do I stay longer and just wait a couple days and then fly? Or do I try to find a different flight on the same day? And so on Saturday, I was just fretting about it all day. Like, do I make the change? Do I make the change? And then finally I decided to make the change. And so I changed my flight to a little bit earlier in the day, sort of like to get ahead of any weather that might be coming into the Raleigh airport. And I switched my flight to go through Dallas. And my flight into Dallas was pretty smooth. It was pretty smooth, and we had a little bit of bumpiness, but not too bad. And I was able to sleep a little bit. Now, full disclosure, I did take some anti-anxiety medicine because, yeah, I'm not a good flyer. I've told you guys before. So I took my little half of a tablet of my pill, and I was able to get some sleep on both legs of my flight. So in Dallas, there was a little bit of a delay getting out of Raleigh, and that delay kind of put me into Dallas a little late. But then my flight from Dallas to Portland was also delayed, so it was good. When I got there, they were already just about to board, and so yeah, I got in about the same time I was expected to get in if I had gone through Charlotte at the beginning. So anyway, yeah, let's see, what else did we do? That was mostly it. We did not go to a movie. We were going to go to a movie, but when I came back, I got back Sunday night. Then on Monday, my son Samuel and I went and saw the Spider-Man movie, the new Spider-Man movie, and we enjoyed that. I really liked it. I like the all. I think I've liked all the Spider-Man movies. The ones with, what was it, Tobey Maguire? No, I can't remember. Tell me all the Spider-Man names. So there was Tom Holland, right? And he's the current one. And then there were two other ones. Tell me. Were whoever plays those other two. I've liked all the Spider-Man movies. So I've watched all those. And I've even liked the Spider-Verse ones as well. And we own those on DVD, Blu-ray. And so, good night, Connie. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. And thanks for being a member for 2 months. But did you guys say it and it jumped? I need to look up the names of the Spider-Men. So I really liked it. Long story short. Oh yeah, and Chris says, I think you made the right choice. Weather is a huge thing. Yeah. I was like, no, I'm going to take the train home. I'm going to find a train and take the train home. So it might take me 155 hours, but I'm going to take, yeah. Yeah. And the fact that they were really good about saying, you know, there could be delays, there could be cancellations or whatever. And the thing is like when I got to the airport, there were people waiting to get on a flight to Philadelphia. They had been there from like 5 o'clock in the morning and it was 2 in the afternoon. So they were there, they were delayed by like 7 hours because of weather in Philadelphia. And in fact, they were waiting for their flight to Philadelphia, and their flight left about the same time as a later flight to Philadelphia left. Oh, goodness. Connie says, I love to fly. Well, so I went, yeah, Karen says, I used to love to fly too, Connie. Now I tend to get turned off for several reasons. Yeah. I did used to love to fly, but I think once I became a mom, nah. Oh, and you know what? Connie said she was going to bed, and I said good night, but I didn't play her a little song. Let me play a little good night for Connie. Yeah, Tracy says good night, Connie. And Roseanne said good night, Connie. Okay, Nicholas Hammond from the night. Okay, wait, I missed it. I missed it, Chris. Let me find it. Did you say? Did I miss a comment? That's weird. You know what? I'm not sure if you said if it didn't come through, but I see this one. Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. Okay. Andrew Garfield. It's not even ringing a bell, but anyway, I liked all of them. They're good. And you know, there's the whole like multiverse thing, and I think it's pretty cool. If I don't know, if you guys are into that, like the Marvel movies, I recommend it. And then I did work a lot this week. I worked on Tuesday for like 5 hours. Then I worked on Thursday for 8 hours. I worked on Friday for another 5 hours, basically. And then I worked yesterday for like 4.75 hours. So I squeezed in a whole bunch of work this week because next week I'll be leaving. We're going to leave on Tuesday and we're going to head east across Oregon. And I think we're going to stop basically in Boise and in the Boise area. And we may drive on a little further, but we're going to stop off in Boise for a little bit on Tuesday night. And then we're going to drive down. We may go all the rest of the way into Colorado, but that's going to be about 11 more hours, depending on where we stop. So we may go just into Wyoming and then stay somewhere in Wyoming and finish the drive on Thursday. But when all is said and done on Thursday, I will be in Colorado. So this year I flew in April. We went all the way to Florida. And I mean, like I hadn't flown before this year. I haven't flown since like 2017 or 2018. I think it was 2017. I can't remember now exactly. I think it was 2017. We went to Pennsylvania in July, at the end of July. And so it was 9 years almost that I hadn't flown. And so this year I flew in April, and then I just flew at the beginning of August, and now I'm going to have to fly again. So, yeah. It's a lot. Oh, you posted it out of order. Okay. All right. I was searching, I was scrolling up looking for, I was like, no, I don't know. Thanks for letting me know, because I thought maybe I missed it somehow. Andrew Garfield was your least favorite Spider-Man. I'm not sure if I saw any of the older Spider-Man movie, like older Spider-Man shows, or I don't remember it. I remember all the Superman movies with Christopher Reeves. That was more my time. Oh my goodness, Nightbot! I can't even believe that Nightbot joke. I'm not. Oh my goodness, that's funny. He could have said you boil the heck out of it. It says, how do you make holy water? You boil the out of it. Yikes. This is a rated G channel. Inspired by an easy trip. Oh, I sure hope so, Karen. It's going to be a lot of driving. I'm not sure which part will be worse. The driving there or the flying back. We'll see. Or the leaving my baby there. That's going to be the worst part. The end of May, as you guys know, I moved my daughter's twin down to LA. We got him as far as the Bay Area, and then his girlfriend came up and they drove the rest of the way down. And so since the end of May, he's been living in LA. And then I moved my daughter to North Carolina at the beginning of this month, and now I'm moving my youngest to Colorado this week. My heart. My heart is going to be in 3 different time zones. Inspired to paint, says Tracy. But anyway, yeah. Not inspired by the empty nest. There we go. Congrats, Lois. There's an entry. Nightbot was just saying a place when he told that only water. Okay, all right, Colette. That's fine. I know. It's true, I guess. Inspired by not driving 6 hours plus. Yeah, in the day. I know. We're I think we'll do like 8 hours. It's actually less than that to Boise. So that's why we're thinking we may go a little bit further than Boise. Yeah, can't decide. We'll decide. We'll see how tired we are after we pit stop. They're just a flight away. Exactly. Yeah. Not excited. Yeah, empty nest is right. Yeah, it's basically an empty nest. So let me just fix this here. Pull this back up. All right. Oops. It would have been more like 6 hours to Virginia coast from central BC. Yeah, empty nest is rough. It was for you. Eljoy. Oh, Central North Carolina. Oh, to Central North Carolina, not BC, right? Um, yeah. Well, the round trip that was pretty far. Yeah. Um, the round trip to the coast. But anyway, yeah. So this week we got our son a new car. It's a new used car. Um, that we're going to be driving down. And then today I helped Mr. Mindful work on cleaning his old car. I think he's asleep, but I don't want him to overhear me saying like that car was just inside and outside. We had to work really hard. We probably spent, like, after we went to church today, we came home and we spent a couple of hours working on cleaning the car. Just like the it was a Chevy Volt. Have you guys heard of the Chevy Volt? It's a little hatchback car. Well, the hatchback, like, leaves kind of were able to slip down behind like the little spoiler thing. So when you open up the hatchback, they're all around the ridge of the hatchback. There were like dried out leaves and dirt and stuff. And I'm like, how did that even get in there? I just don't understand. And so I opened it up and I was using our regular house vacuum. I tell you, I'm going to have to replace my vacuum. But then finally I went and grabbed our shop vac, and I used the shop vac to get as much as I could. But in some of the fine little crevices there, I had to use my regular vacuum. And then we had to use cleaning solutions to try to clean it up, because the plan is we're going to like sell that car. And yeah, and Mr. Mindful was like shampooing the seats, and we like cleaning the rugs and cleaning the interior. Like, I was vacuuming the interior and everything. So we have a little bit more to go, and then we'll be able to sell that car. And then we want to get a newer car for our son who's down in LA, because he was asking for the Volt instead of, he has a Honda. So we were going to like drive halfway and swap cars and meet up with him. But I think we want to get him like a little bit of a newer car. So anyway, long story short, that's what we did today. And then today I went to see the movie, The Odyssey. It was a long movie and quite loud. I did enjoy it. I went with one of my coworkers, and I was not sure. I read The Odyssey way back in high school, and I don't even think I liked the book then. It was so big, right? It was like super epic novel or super epic story, and I didn't even really remember it. I couldn't remember anything about the Odyssey. I was just like, I need to read the Cliff Notes so that I'm going to know what this movie is about. And then once I didn't read the Cliff Notes, but I read a synopsis of the story, and I watched a couple of the previews that they have on YouTube for the movie. And I was thinking, I don't even know if I'm going to like this. Like, it's going to be a bunch of like war and stuff, and I really don't want to watch like Spartan era war. The Greek I just thought it was going to be too gory or something for me. And I just don't like a lot of violence. And I thought, why did I decide that I was going to pay $19 to go see this movie? We saw it on the 70 millimeter screen, so 70 millimeter, right? Yeah. 70 millimeter film version. It was, very good. The only issue was it was super loud. Like the volume was really loud. And my son had even told me that. So I should have taken my AirPods with noise canceling to kind of block out some of it. And, but I was plugging my ears. I was like, so that and I could still hear it just fine. It was super loud. Colette says, I'm terrible at movies, even the ones I love. I always fall asleep, so I'll need a couple of cups of coffee before I watch The Odyssey. Oh my gosh, yeah, it was long. It was a very long movie. But it was funny because when Samuel and I went and saw the Spider-Man movie on Monday, there were like 30 minutes of commercials and previews before it finally started. 30 minutes. Like, I can't even remember what the show time was, like 10. I think we went to a 10:30 show because I had to be somewhere in the afternoon. And so I was like, we need to go to like the earliest showing. So we went to a 10:30 showing. The movie did not start until like 11:02. It was like crazy. It's like, why 30 plus minutes of commercials and previews? And so I was telling my coworker, well, there was 30 minutes of preview. So if this Odyssey is a 3-hour movie and they have 30 minutes of previews, so like we're going to be here for, 3.5 hours or whatever. But there were no previews, no commercials. The screen was dark and then the movie started. It did start late though. Like it was supposed to start at 2:35 and it didn't start till like 2:50-ish. So it was no commercials or previews, but it was 15 minutes late. So we just sat there, in the theater waiting for it. But I was happily surprised that we didn't have to sit through, because I was thinking that might have made me late for my live stream, because if it had been 3.5 hours, then I wouldn't have even gotten out until 6 o'clock. So anyway, yeah. Yeah. L Joy says, I think I've been to 5 movies in my lifetime. Really? Wow. You're just not a big movie fan? And Colette says, maybe I'll have time to nap before the show starts, right? Was there an intermission? Nope. There was not. No intermission. But it was good. It was loud. Yeah, there was a ton of violence and I was ready for it to be done, but it was good. Does that make sense? Like it was good, but I was like, all right, hurry up with the ending already. But there were some big name actors in it. Matt Damon to speak of, Anne Hathaway, Tom Holland was also in it. A lot of big names. Zendaya. Yeah. And Tracy says, I like to watch movies at home. And L Joy says, I grew up without TV, so you never got the have to see it thing. Right. Yeah. I like to watch movies at home too, Tracy. Yeah. And I do like the big screen experience for movies. I do like that. But I like to be able to pause it at home. You can go, okay, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to go use the restroom or get a drink or get a snack, and then I don't miss anything. And so I made sure that I did not have a drink. I did not get popcorn. Like, I don't want to have to get up with the movie on. I didn't want to miss anything, even though I probably could have, And Karen says, inspired, have a problem with movies now with everyone on their phones during the movie. Lights are distracting. I didn't notice a single person on their phone. I didn't notice. Yeah. My phone, I put it in do not disturb and I stuck it in my cup holder, but it didn't even light up because I had it in do not disturb. But my watch did light up a couple times and that bothered me. And I had to keep, turning my watch off. So yeah. I need to get a button that will let me quickly put my watch into do not disturb mode because I don't even know how to put it in do not disturb. Yeah, that might be the route I take for the Odyssey. At home, pause it. Yep, because then you're starting to doze off, or you could watch it in stages, right? Like you can pause it and come back to it another day or later on in the day when you have more energy to sit for another hour. Like watch it in 55-minute increments. And Eljoy says, I did enjoy the ones I saw, but I have low tolerance for noisy, chatty people or kids. Yeah, I don't blame you. And Karen says, I use do not disturb while at the shows. Yeah. And Colette says, some movies trigger my anxiety when they're too loud. You know what? I am glad that I had a little over an hour because I was stressed out after the movie. I was stressed out. Yeah. You probably would feel that way about the Odyssey. I kind of I'm like a bit of an empath, like I really feel the story and just it was intense. So I went out and I was just like, oh, it was rough, but it was good. But I'm not sure. Okay. Like I said, I really liked it. I don't know if I personally noticed the difference between 70 millimeter and if it was just a big screen, like I could have watched standard definition and I would be just fine. But it was $19 it was $17, but then $2 because you have to book your seats because this thing is filling up. Unless you want to sit in the front row, you need to book your seats ahead of time. So I booked the tickets on Friday and we got decent seats at the end of a row, but it was also a little bit of a pain because we got there and then we had to stand up and move out of the way for everybody to get to their seats in the middle. I was like, oh, nobody better get up during this movie. Nope. Once everybody was in their seat, I'm like, they better stay there because excuse me, pardon me. But nobody got up. No one got up. Yeah, we were all glued in our seats. But it was $19. And I think to myself, I don't need to go and pay to see it again. I will wait until video or till it comes on to some kind of streaming service. And then I might watch it again if Mr. Mindful wants to see it. But I think once was probably enough for me. I don't know. I don't know how you feel, anybody who may have seen it, but it did stress me out. It did stress me out a bit. And so once I got home, I was like, I had to distract myself by helping my son with his packing. So the watch might be using tilt or lift to activate. You might have to turn. Oh, yeah. If I turn it like I'm looking at it, it comes on, but I don't know what caused it to come on. That's a good point. But I need to find the do not disturb. Americans can switch from pounds to kilograms overnight. That would cause mass confusion. Americans can't switch from pounds to kilograms overnight. That would cause mass confusion. I had to reread that. And Chris says, I have that empath too, but it's probably mixed with an OCD thing. I'll even feel for inanimate objects. Oh, I know. All the destruction. Like there's this scene, you know, where Odysseus's boat is getting destroyed, and I was like, oh my gosh, the boat. They're just tearing that thing up. And then like when, yeah, you know, I won't, no spoilers here, but other than, you know, if those of you that know the story, make sure you watch or, you know, figure out the synopsis if you don't know the story. But yeah. You know, there are boats, and the boats are bound to be destroyed. And El Joy says, Nightbot, you bad tonight. Yeah. You guys type the word funny instead of joke. If you type the word funny, then you'll get jokes that I selected. But if you type the word joke, you're going to get jokes I did not select. So like I wouldn't have put a joke in my thing that that was like using any kind of bad words, or at least what would be thought of as bad words. But anyway, yeah, it took you a minute to get that Nightbot joke, right? About mass confusion. But yeah, funny gives you more rated G, like, or just more, you know, there, you might even get a crochet joke in there. There we go. Why did the cookie go to the hospital? Because he felt crummy. There we go. What kind of tea is hard to swallow? Reality. See, that's more of a Mara joke, right? PG funny. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, and I had there's not a lot of crochet jokes, but there are some yarn related type jokes in there. So what have you guys all been up to? Oh, here, let me show you my my little granny square that I was crocheting out of some leftover peaches and cream cotton. You know what? The peaches and cream cotton that I bought, I bought it when I was in North Carolina. I think we got it at Walmart. We went into Walmart to look around, and I bought this, and I decided to make some coasters for my daughter with it. And she really likes the feel of it, but I thought it was, you know, really rough as I was working with it. But I made her six coasters of like a smaller size, and then one slightly bigger, and I still had like that much yarn left. So anyway, yesterday when I was on Carry the Yarny Elephants Bingo Live, I was crocheting this little thing, and I figured maybe I'll make a couple, and this might make a nice little coaster size, and I'll see, you know, about if Samuel wants it. I might make him some red ones because red is his color, so I might make some red cotton coasters for him. Nightbot probably got bored with me for asking for a joke, LOL. What do you call a pig that practices karate? A pork chop. Yeah. Inspired by cotton. It might soften when washed. Yeah. Yeah. Yarn can be stiff. It also felt like it had something on it. You know, like maybe it has something on it. I don't know. Do you guys know? Let me see. Here is the little tag for it. I mean, it just says 100% cotton. Actually, that's pretty good. It says it was 70, 2.5 ounces, 70.9 grams. So I'm going to weigh what I have left minus the stitch marker. You take. So I kicked myself out. Sometimes if I bump my mouse, it kicks me out. All right, so I'm going to see how much this weighs that's left. But first I need to change it to, right, I almost forgot. Okay, I switched it to grams and it weighs 19 grams. So for all of her little seven coasters that I made, one of them was more of a mug size. It held her tea mug that she was drinking out of. 70, basically 70 minus 19, effectively 51 grams. That's not bad. That's not bad. I can still make probably 2 or 3. I can for sure make 2. Let's see. Doing the math. And you're back. Yeah, I know I messed up. Okay, 7 grams. I can almost make 3. I can almost make 3 of this size. That would be good. I think if I crochet a little bit tight, I can make the next 2 6 grams each, and that would be 19 grams. Yeah, that went pretty far. I know. Okay. Crocheting is like meditation in motion, soothing the mind and nurturing the soul. Okay. All right. So before we wrap it up, I'm going to go through the member milestones here. I want to thank Tracy again for being a member for 26 months. And Kim G, member for 21 months. Lois, member for 15 months. Mariana, 20 months. Little Carrie, 10 months. All right. And then we had Lois got her first double entry, and then Tracy got a single entry. Jen Reeves got a single entry. Karen got a double entry, and then Diana, member for 9 months. Roseanne got a double entry, and then she got a triple entry. Okay, Fontrella Cole got a double entry, and then Art with Connie, member for 2 months. Jen Reeves got a triple entry, and then Fontrella got a couple more entries. She got a triple entry, a double entry, then Angela got a triple, and Karen got a triple. Boy, Nightbot was really generous tonight. And then Lois got a single entry, Margie a double entry. Now see, I only got 1 entry for Margie. Is that right? Because I thought that Chris said something about her getting 2, or did you maybe just mean she got a double? Maybe that's what that was. Okay. And then Fontrella got a single entry, Karen got a triple, and Lois got a single. So yeah, hopefully I was able to see all of the ones. And then look at that. Oopsie. Diana got a double entry. Let me star that. Okay. No, you did get 2. So, all right. Just tell me what the second one was. So you got a double entry, and then what else did you get? And then I'll just mark that. Okay. To make sure that I get you your entries. All right. Yay, you got a double. Yes. I thought I saw 2 doubles. She had them not too far apart. I don't know. I did maybe miss one. So thank you, Chris. I just marked this. But if it was, and did I miss anybody else? And you don't have to like screenshot it or prove it. I'm going to just take your word for it. It's all good. So yeah. All right. And I think I'm going to check here if let me go to if there is a live stream for Mona, and I will set up this live to redirect over to sifting some soil and more. Come on. Okay. Oh, great. Which one? Maybe it's this one. Yes, scheduled for August 16th at 9:05. All right. So I'm going to save that. Perfect. Okay. All right. Karen had a triple that I called out. Not sure if I started. Mm-hmm. Let me see. That one? Karen's got that triple entry. And she got 2 triple entries. I got 2 triple entries for her. So, yeah. Is that right? Yeah, okay. All right, yeah. And Karen says she thinks that I did call out hers. So, we have that. There we go. Yogi poses. All right. Oh, hey. Yes, so Mona, there she is. I do have my live set up to go over to yours automatically at the end here, and so hopefully we'll see you over there at Mona's for some giggles. Are you having some friends over tonight, Mona? Maybe a double earlier, but I think I called it out. Okay. I'll hopefully I got it. I may have to scroll back through some of the comments just to make sure I got them all. So now with things going this week where I'm going to be heading down to Colorado, I am going to try to do like a pop-up maybe for members tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to be helping my son pack, so I'm not sure if I can squeeze it in, but maybe it'll be in the morning. So members, watch for that. And if I can't, I'll apologize now in advance. It's just been a busy week. And then I will be in Colorado on Saturday, so I don't know if I'll be able to do any kind of a live stream next week. And then I fly back home on Sunday. I don't know if I'll be home to do the weekend wind up. So anyway, I'm going to just try to be squeezing things in, you know, this month. And then hopefully in September, we get back to a normal schedule. Yeah. And so let's see. Might be easier to spot if you make winning entries at you. Oh, I don't know. When I'm looking for them in, that's a good idea. Except I don't think it would be long enough to fit all of that, because I want to have the person's name so I know who got it. So many people type in yogi and everything, but by putting it all in caps, that usually helps me to spot them. So anyway. So anyway, I do appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for spending time with me the last couple hours. I really appreciate it. I missed you guys a lot, and I will look forward to seeing you soon in the YT streets. Take care and be kind. Bye. Have a great night.